Hey, how's it going? I'm gonna read some cards. Could you please look at some signs? Hi. Whoops. I'm down here. So today, I did the usual thing and pulled two cards. And I pulled one from this lovely deck. And I pulled another one, the other one from this lovely deck. I don't want to shine it directly at the camera because that little... There we go. Well, anyway, I pulled cards from those. Nothing wants to stay upright. So let's see. You know, in previous recent videos I've talked about probably not loud enough. In recent previous videos I've talked about astrological conditions, and I knew that the Lion's Gate was coming, and that would be on the 8th, and there's always some preceding waves of energy before an event like that and after, like supermoons. And then I was all, oh, let me correct myself again. I said there's gonna be 3 supermoons this month, excuse me, but I did I did post that astrologer's video to straighten out what I said, because I knew it was, I did say it was not correct completely and a little mangled, and if I didn't say it before, I just said it there. Anyway, so the Lion's Gate, I know that it comes every autumn-ish, end of summer, and I have probably already posted from this person before, a woman named Kalina Malnar, and you know what, I know that I have, but she did a good, I thought, video of she's doing light language activations and cellular activations, and she talks about it in the video, so I will post it. Excuse me. I will post it in the box. So, one sec. Yeah, I think it makes it hard to think. I think it makes your mind a little sludgy, like whatever we're coming into. It took me a long time to get started today because I was having to play detective, and I don't like to, and I don't want to, and that's all I want to say about that, like, for now, if ever. But anyway, I just have spent like some time lately in just like an uncertain state, like feeling like I know what's going on, and then at the same time I'm always like, you know, I could totally be wrong. So I'm always like about half on things in the first place, and then you know, I've been hearing about this added confusion just because of signs and planets and things, and it you know, I feel like I'm feeling it, and then also, you know, just a lot of sort of not clarity on things, and then I don't know, like it took me a while to figure out like how to react to a situation that I knew I had to hurry up and do something about. And it's even like, I feel like it's somewhere in the distance, I feel like a tiny bit of distress. Like, come on, get the lead out. Do whatever you're gonna do. Hold on again. Excuse me. And so I pulled the cards early today, and let the day happen and do what it was going to do. And the card I pulled was Netcaster. Does that help? I can't see it. Okay, there we go. There we go. Netcaster. It is number 42. That's a 6. And I will talk about that. But the subtitle on the Netcaster card is Preparations Come to Fruition. So the first time I pulled this card, speaking of murky, for some reason I could not make out details that I was able to make out today then, or I mean, I'm sure they were there, I just wasn't seeing them, which is a strange thing to say. Excuse me, I have to adjust this guy. You're just a little too in my eye. Let's see, that's too much. Okay, maybe that's better. Anyway, I was just not seeing what I can see today, which is basically like a lady with a big sun hat with a big bouquet stuck on the top, and she's got nets in either hand, although they look sort of like wings for a second if you blur your vision, blur your eyesight. And so and for some reason she's got on drawstring like pajama pants that are already hanging low, and I'm like, if you go out and those things get wet up to your knee, they're already dangling on the precipice of your butt cheeks, and you're gonna be walking around with basically swaddled ankles. I mean, she's the fisherwoman, she should know that, but maybe it was a photo shoot or a modeling session. I'm sorry, I'm wandering away from the point, because today I see those things, and it's not just a woman standing there, but it is a woman standing there, and she, in a way, she looks like she's dancing. And a thing I wondered about was she's actually like not casting the net, so what is she doing? And what I feel like it is she is symbolic for like all of the net casting that's going on right now. And I mean, on every stage, with people involved with issues and subjects and feelings. And everyone is casting out, or a lot of people, or maybe everyone. I mean, not everyone is the same person in the same line of work. Anyone can be casting out for something that they're hopeful to catch. They want to pull their net back in with some kind of I'll say treasure, but really I don't know why. I mean, I guess you could. I'm thinking you'd be pulling in fish, right? Or some kind of like seafood, which you could then trade for, money to buy the other thing. But I'm sorry. There's a lot going on. Like I'm trying to. It's like too many things. Too many thoughts happening at once. So the nets, like the net casting, like she would be symbolic for the net casters, I guess. Just wherever, in whatever shape or form. And so, like I said, you're casting out in hopes of catching something and bringing that catch in, but you are not the only person out there casting your net. And so it just makes me think of like people's elbows bumping into each other trying to throw their net out, and it just nets getting tangled and people getting mad because they're getting tangled. And I don't know why everybody's standing in one spot when you could completely spread out. But I mean, some people don't like to leave the suburbs. I don't know. But I mean, wow, I would imagine that maybe for us to perceive something that actually totally works in our capacity, it might look like a bunch of people gathered at the ocean. I don't know if they're at the standing on the shore, or if they're able to stand on top of the water. Like, I don't know what kind of situation we're talking about here, but it could be anything. But the point is that there's such a dense clustering of the people trying to do this activity that they're getting tangled in each other. And you know, when we prevent one another from doing something that, like, it must be something good because everybody's trying to do it, and it's like cast blocking is gonna create friction with people because get out of my way, I want all of whatever there is to be had, and I want to get it in my net and get it to the market faster than all of you jokers so that I can buy all of the good things. And you know, I mean, I'm just riffing there, but you know what I mean. Why would that be important to know? Well, I don't know. Maybe like having too many people in a club or something for the fire department's liking, you know, and the safety marshal comes and they'll like kick a bunch of people out or shut it down. And so why did I go to that image? Too many people in a small place, like more than the place can reasonably safely hold. But you know, the net casters are like, if they're tangled out at sea, they're really going to be a tangled mess inside of a building. So that just, I mean, I guess if you try to do that, it's really not going to work. And what I feel like is the reason people are clustered in this one area is that they don't want to spread out because the unknown is there, the unknown people and how they live their lives. And what if, you know, what if you go to the area and you're the only one of you, your family's the only one of your kind of family in the area, and maybe that disposition of a dispersal of human attendance is like the opposite of what you're used to. Like, you're used to being sort of the majority shareholder in situations, and you know, in reality, things are changing, and the status quo sort of things, where trying to keep things the way they were 20, 30, 50, 100 century ago, like whatever it is, it's out of context. So bad idea. But so people have to, you know, like if they're unhappy with their lot, and there's nothing that says that you can't go out of your familiar area and cast your net and find like a good catch, better than you imagined, because you were so afraid of what you didn't know. And not, I mean, there's a lot, like, we don't even know what we don't know, you know? So, I mean, why worry about it? How many other times have you taken some leap of faith or leap of stupid or whatever it was where you just thought, I was going to do it? Like, no preparation, no thinking about it, like what you're going to do and what the consequences of doing that thing might be. And you just do it anyway. Like, we do so many things like that in our lives where we're just spontaneous and, you know, feel like invincible. Like we can just do stuff that we think we can do, and a lot of or think and feel like work toward, like put every kind of energy and focus on that thing that you want to do, and like work your program, work your tools, and things happen. So I'm just gonna interrupt myself real quick to. Oh yeah, I remember what card I pulled out. Okay, so I have more to say along in that vein, but I'm going to stop and read from the guidebook. So number 4206, that's right. Hold on, let me get that for you about 6. Oh, okay, good. I thought I hit the wrong button. So, you know, I hit the wrong button, but it's still going. So I guess I didn't hit the right button. I hit the wrong. Let me find the definition on this thing I wanted. I got the angel number, but if you were watching yesterday, I said that the qualities of the number 9 of the angel numbers were so like everything good and wonderful and uplifting and talented and beautiful, like whatever qualities that were just like near perfection that the number 9 embodied. It was like everything, and I was like, what is left for the other numbers? So let me get what I wanted, which was the numerology. But I find that they say very similar things, but I know what I want, and it was the numerology over the angel number. Come on. Do the thing. There we go. Give me a second. I'm waiting for this. Yeah. Okie dokie. Now I'm on the right place. Wow, this is taking forever. Okay. Wow. Okay, well, I'm not finding what I'm looking for, and it's taking too long. So, I'm just gonna leave off about the number and move straight to what the text is here in this little book about the netcaster card. Preparation come to fruition, a surprise, a result beyond expectations. The netcaster arrives to tell you to stop praying for the fish. They have arrived, and it's time you cast your net lest they swim away. Everything that you long for is within reach. But it has been so long since your prayers were answered that you've forgotten how to receive what is being offered to you. Put down the prayer beads and open your arms and your heart to rewards beyond measure. Listen to your heart. Take the next step that you have been planning for so long. Remember that the fish wait for no one, so time is of the essence. Heaven and earth are in perfect alignment for your victory. The stars are positioned for success. The only one who can spoil the perfection of the moment is you. If you ask, do I really deserve this? You will sabotage the magic and shatter the crystalline flawlessness of the now. The netcaster can also arrive to bring you bad news. So to tell you you have been snared in someone's trap and must wriggle free. Right now it feels comfortable enough, even as the net begins to tighten around you. Do not wait until it's suffocating you before realizing you must escape and run for your life. It is still early enough to exit gracefully. Bide your time until all the conditions are right. Go to your place of stillness, of deep quiet, and watch for the signs that a new opportunity has arrived. Right now, you are patient because you feel that things will go your way. Learn to be patient with people in situations that are more challenging. So, the crowded net casting and the fear of the unknown, which then makes you want to gather in a group for safety and the feeling of security. And there's nothing wrong with that, but you are restricting your freedom by doing that, by conforming, I guess, to one reality. One reality is not big enough for all of us people because we all have our own truths. And each of those is our reality, and that is another one aside from yours. So, you just need more elbow room. You need room to spread out. You need room to lay out your plans and see all of the range of what you would like to create, and you don't want to be restricted because you can't you can only unroll your plans this far when they're 50 million times wider, but there's a person on either side of you also all so because there are so many people in this situation that need to spread out and break out, I think it's not confined to one area. I don't know, it's what I am feeling like it's telling me. I have to read more. Yes, I read it all. God, I feel so sluggish. I'm going to move to this other card here, which is the Phoenix card in the the Wild Unknown Animal Spirit deck. And it's from the spirit suit with the circle in this deck. And this this is like what I automatically envision when I see Phoenix because of the mythology of someone dying and then coming back to life bigger and better than ever, and like redeeming what was wrong done to them. Or that's my feeling right now is what they come back for, but it was what they come back for, like bigger and better. But I just noticed that between the wings, yes, there's a flame, but there's not a body attached. There's not a person attached to that fire. There sort of is if you look at that flame picture. It's almost like a Well, it looks like they have a long cape, like Batman, is what I'm trying not to say, but I'll just say it anyway. And they have their back to you, obviously, because that's where the wings would be. Well, he'd just be a freak if the wings were on the front. And, but it's just like a hint of that, of the figure. It's not, it's also a flame, so it gives me the impression of it moving and being, when something's not stationary, the shape is not consistently the same. So that also indicates that, like, it's like like when you go roller skating, it's a set of wings that are not in use. They're free for you to take up and attach yourself to them and go where they take you, and I would imagine an experience like that, like plugging something like that, like another set of body articulations, not from not even from a human body, so that would be like interesting. But I'm gonna say it's not bird wings. I'm gonna say it's angel wings, and or the phoenix is a bird, but I don't think there's like an actual earth bird that is a phoenix that can like go die in a fire and come back bigger and better than ever. I just got like, it's the time to put those on and come back in a blaze of glory and exact justice where it needs to be done, because that is what this guy wants to go do really hard. So I don't know. Okay. Wow. Okay, I'm gonna stop now because I also feel now like I'm gonna have to pass out, and that would not look good on camera, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, thank you and good night.